Welcome to our daily reflection for this Wednesday, February 26th. And today we are invited to follow the way of wisdom. And so the book of Sirach does a deep dive into wisdom and how if we pursue wisdom, we are going to pursue God's will and we're going to find the fullness of life. And now you have to understand that the book of Sirach is using this great rabbinic wisdom and this rabbinic tradition of the rabbis who had to teach these young men. And, being tutored and taught in the ancient world, just like in today in a classroom, can be boring and dull. And so one of the things that the rabbis did for these young men to get them animated and energized to pursue wisdom and understanding was to embody under this great metaphor, wisdom as a lovely lady, a charming young woman. And so they were, just as they would pursue a young bride and romance that with enthusiasm, they were to pursue their studies with the same kind of energy and hot pursuit that they would for their a young lady. So that's the idea that the rabbis did to entice the young men to go after wisdom. And so you can see how wisdom is embodied as a woman and this great feminine, and she has secrets. And, you have to take her yoke and discipline and pursue and be faithful. And then she will disclose her secrets to you if you're faithful and you win her trust. And so it's gaining wisdom is like gaining a depths of a relationship that one would with one's bride. And so that's the idea. And so it's kind of interesting if you look at it in that context and hear these lines. But if you trust her, if one trusts her, he will possess her. That is wisdom. And his descendants too will inherit her. She walks with him as a stranger. At first, she puts him to the test. Fear and dread she brings upon him and tries him with her discipline, until she try him by her laws and then trusts his soul. And then she comes back to bring him happiness and reveals her secrets and her treasures and discloses herself to him, basically. And so you can see that she plays hard to get. And that's what the scribe is telling the young man, is wisdom and knowledge and understanding. They play hard to get. And it is hard to gain wisdom. And one has to persevere in that pursuit. But it pays off. And then the Psalm today, Psalm 119, tells us that the shortest path, the easiest path to gain wisdom and understanding is to hear the word of God and to do his commandments. And so that is the path to wisdom that will give us life and flourishing. And so that's a great thing that we are encouraged to pursue, is that God's law will give us wisdom and understanding. And that is what the Word of God puts out for us today. And then finally, in the gospel today, people are worried. They tell Jesus, look, we found someone trying to cast out demons in your name, and we tried to forbid him. And Jesus is like, don't try to forbid him. If someone's trying to do something in my name, they can't say anything bad about my name. And Jesus is warning his disciples and his apostles in particular, don't try to control everything. That's up to God. Be shepherds, be heralds, know me. But don't try to control everyone and everything. You can't. It's too big. And so that's wisdom as well, not trying to control everything, but to trust God. May the Lord bless and keep you.
This daily reflection is brought to you thanks to the generous support of the Mission Circle. Join the Mission Circle to help Catholics worldwide understand, live, and share their faith. Sign up at missioncircle.org today.